Hello, this is David Stokes with Decorators Warehouse. We're inside our showroom, DW Pro Lights. You can also check us out at dwprolights.com. So today I would like to show you how easy it is to customize your socket cord and also your lamp cord. And so this is how the pros do it, and it's actually fairly simple. In the old days, what you had to do is get some wire nuts, and you had to get a wire stripper, and then you had to actually strip down your wire to be able to make connections. So you had to go and make sure that you're a certified electrician and take these two bare wires and connect them to the rest of your strands and socket cords and lamp cords. But now they actually came out with a product. It's really cool and easy to be able to connect all of your strands together. So out with the wire nuts. You don't need to use these anymore. You never wanted to anyways. And now you can use our quick connectors. So these quick connectors are really nice because they have these vampire teeth that will actually connect onto the lamp cord or socket cord. And so it's a real simple process. All you have to do is just cut the wire at whatever point, and then you can add your connector. And this is the female connector. On this cord there is a rib side and a smooth side. So the rib side always goes to the wide slot or the wide blade. So there is a wide slot and a narrow slot, and those are connected to my vampire teeth. And it just so happens that the wide slot is on the right side, and so therefore I'm going to make sure that my rib side is on the right side as well. And so I'm going to insert it into the slot and then lay it over the vampire teeth, and then as I slide this wedge on, it's going to connect. So there's a little ramp on this wedge, so as I slide that on, it's connected. So that was super easy. Didn't have to use any wire nuts or electrical tape or anything like that, and that's actually ready to go on that side of the cord. Then on the other side, I can connect the male plug. And so the male plug works the exact same way as the female plug. It just has these prongs on them to be able to attach to the wire. The same kind of vampire teeth on the top. So I've located my rib side, which is on the right side, and my wide blade is also on the right side that connects to the vampire tooth there. So I'm going to slide it in, kind of like I did on the female plug, and lay it over. And then as I slide this wedge on, it connects. And so what's really cool about this wire is that I can cut this at whatever length. It works out really great. And I can actually do the same thing with the socket cord. So on the socket cord, it's got the exact same wire. It just has the sockets already pre-installed on there, so you don't have to install the sockets. And so one important thing to do whenever you're customizing the cord, whether it's a lamp cord or a socket cord, is to make sure it's unplugged. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug my socket cord, and then now I can cut it at whatever length. So you can use some needle nose pliers or just any kind of wire cutters and cut it. And then I can take a female connector, and I've got my rib side, find my wide slot. It's going to be on the right side. So I've got my rib side on the right. Put it in the slot, lay it over, and connect it. So now I've got that female connector installed on the end of my socket cord. And let's say that I want to do a super short run and just do 3 bolts. I can do that. I'll just take and cut this. And I'll take a male connector. And so I've already got my female connector on the other end, and I can take the male connector, find the wide blade. The tooth is on the right side, so I'll just make sure my ribbed side of the cord is on the right. Slide on the wedge, and there we have it. So this is actually a completed run of socket cord. It's only 3 feet long, but sometimes you might want to have a short run. And we can actually plug these in and see if it connected. I sure hope it, oh, it did work. Hey, look at there. So we got a 3-foot run there. Now let's say that you want to plug in something along the socket cord. So let's say you're along the roof line and you've got a wreath on the gable and you want to plug that in. So you can actually do that with the female connector. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove my female connector from the lamp cord that I was using earlier. And so this can actually work as a connector along the strand as well. So I can just take my pliers, needle nose pliers, or just anything to be able to grab a hold of this door and just snap it off. And so now I have the ability to pass through on the female connector, and I can place this anywhere along the cord, whether it's the socket cord or also the lamp cord. They're the exact same type of cord. And so I can make sure my rib side is on the right side, and I've got this actually plugged in right now, so you can actually leave it plugged in for the inline female, or you can unplug it. I always like to be safe, so let's just go ahead and unplug it. And we can apply this connector along the socket cord. This is great also for doing lights along the ground and then being able to split off and light a tree or a display or whatever it may be. I mean, it works well in any kind of application. So I'm going to plug that in, and now I've got a female connector installed along the line. So it's as simple as that. You don't have to be an electrician. You don't have to go through trade school. You don't have to learn all the tips and the tricks of it. All you need to learn is a socket cord, that it can be customizable. The lamp cord can also be customizable, and you can install these male and female connectors. And so you've learned it. Now you can go and apply it to your house this Christmas season. So thanks for joining in, and see you next time.